If you receive Social Security or plan to start soon, this update could affect your monthly check sooner than you think. Starting April 1st, the Social Security Administration, often called the SSA, is rolling out an important rule change that many retirees and near retirees don't even know about yet. And here's the part that matters most. According to the SSA, there's one step you may need to take first to avoid delays, confusion, or potential problems with your benefits. Now, don't worry. This isn't about complicated paperwork or anything designed to overwhelm you, but it is something every Social Security recipient should understand, especially if your monthly income depends on those benefits. Here on Senior Secure Income, our goal is simple: to help you protect your benefits, stay informed, and make sure you never miss out on money or important updates that affect your retirement. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what the April 1st Social Security rule change means, who it affects, and the simple step the SSA says you should take first so you can stay ahead of the change and keep your benefits running smoothly. And if you appreciate clear, helpful updates like this, please take a moment to like this video. It really helps us continue bringing important information to seniors just like you. So let's dive right in. And you might be wondering, what exactly is changing on April 1st? And do I really need to do anything? And I completely get it. Changes to Social Security can feel a little scary. After all, this is your money, your monthly security, and any rule change can feel like it's threatening something you've worked for your whole life. But here's the good news. This update isn't something meant to trick you or take away your benefits. It's actually designed to streamline the process and make sure your payments are handled correctly, but only if you take that one step the SSA is emphasizing first. Now, I want you to imagine something. Let's say you've been receiving your Social Security check for years and every month it's been reliable. You know exactly what to expect. A deposit that covers your bills, groceries, maybe a little treat for yourself or your grandkids. Suddenly you hear there's a rule change and your mind might race. You're not alone. Many seniors feel a little nervous when they hear terms like rule change, SSA, or mandatory action, and that's completely normal. Here's where it gets reassuring. This isn't a complicated change that will make your life harder. Think of it more like a simple traffic signal on your financial highway. If you stop when you're supposed to, everything flows smoothly. But if you ignore it, there could be delays or you might miss something important. That one step I mentioned earlier, it's that traffic signal, and I promise it's something everyone can handle. Let's get into what's actually happening. The SSA is updating how certain types of claims and adjustments are processed. Before April 1st, some changes might have happened automatically, but now they want everyone to confirm a few details first. You may ask, what details? It's usually personal info that the SSA needs to verify. Things like your address, banking info, or a quick confirmation of your current status. Nothing scary, nothing that requires hiring a lawyer or filling out a mountain of paperwork. It's just a check to make sure your benefits continue without interruption. Imagine Mrs. Thompson, a retiree I often hear about from viewers just like you. She's 72, enjoys her garden, and loves visiting her grandchildren on weekends. When she heard about the April 1st Social Security change, she was worried. Will my check be late? Do I need to call the SSA? I don't want to make a mistake, she said. But once she learned the one simple step, double checking her online SSA profile and confirming her direct deposit info, she was relieved. It took her only 10 minutes. And now she sleeps easier knowing her benefits are secure. That's the exact kind of peace of mind we want for you, too. You might be thinking, okay, that makes sense, but how do I actually do this? That's a great question. If you have access to a computer or even a tablet, you can log into your SSA account online. If you don't have an account yet, it's actually quite simple to create one. The SSA has a step-by-step process that guides you through creating your profile, verifying your identity, and checking all your personal information. And don't worry if you're not tech savvy. Many local senior centers and libraries offer free help to walk you through these steps. You can even call the SSA directly, and they're very used to helping seniors with questions just like yours. Here's another reason why taking this step is so important. Social Security benefits are calculated very carefully based on your lifetime earnings and the age you start taking benefits. If something is off in the system, maybe your address changed or there was a minor error in your banking info, it could delay your check or cause the wrong amount to be deposited. By confirming your information before April 1st, You're essentially putting a shield around your benefits. You're making sure nothing slips through the cracks, and that peace of mind is priceless. Let's talk about timing for a moment. Why April Wern? Well, the SSA often updates its systems at the start of a new quarter, and April Wern happens to be the beginning of the second quarter. It's a time when they can implement changes most efficiently and catch any issues early. But here's the tricky part. If you wait until after April 1st, you may run into delays while the system catches up. That's why the SSA is urging action before the change takes effect. Think of it like planting seeds in early spring. The earlier you plant, the better your harvest. And in this case, the harvest is your uninterrupted Social Security income. Now, some of you may be wondering, is this really necessary for me? And the answer is almost always yes. Even if you've been receiving benefits for years without issue, systems change, rules get updated, and the SSA wants to make sure everyone is on the same page. Missing this step is a small risk, but one that could cause big headaches. You don't want to be in a situation where your check is delayed, especially if you rely on it for groceries, medications, or rent. It's a small investment of time for a huge payoff and peace of mind. I also want to address a common concern: privacy. Some seniors worry that logging into an online account or providing information might put their personal data at risk. The SSA takes this very seriously. Their online systems use strong security measures, and they won't ask for things like your full social security number over the phone or in emails. If anything seems suspicious, it's always okay to double check by calling the official SSA number. Think of it like locking the doors to your house. You're just making sure your financial home is safe. Let's pause for a second and imagine your life after taking this step. You wake up, maybe enjoy a cup of coffee on the porch, and your Social Security deposit hits your bank account without a hitch. No worries, no stress, just the comfort of knowing your benefits are secure. That's the goal here, and it's achievable for every single senior watching this video. For those of you who like practical tips, here's a simple checklist you can follow. First, log into your SSA account or create one if you don't have it yet. Second, verify your personal details. Make sure your address, bank account, and contact info are correct. Third, check that your benefits are scheduled correctly. That's literally it. I promise it's not complicated, and it only takes a few minutes. Doing this now saves you from hours or even days of stress later. And here's something else I want you to keep in mind. You're not alone in this. Millions of seniors are taking the same steps, and the SSA is well aware of the questions and concerns that come up. They've made this process as smooth as possible. And right here on Senior Secure Income, we're walking you through every step so you feel confident and supported. That's why I love making these videos for seniors, to have a friendly guide who explains things clearly without all the confusing jargon. Now you may also be asking, what happens if I miss this step? Well, nothing catastrophic, but your check could be delayed, or you might need to spend extra time correcting the information later. Imagine having to call and wait on hold, explain your situation, and potentially go weeks without that regular income. That's why it's better to act early. A small effort today saves stress and hassle tomorrow. I also want to touch on why this is a good opportunity, not just a requirement. By confirming your info, you might discover things that benefit you. Maybe your banking info is outdated or your contact info needs a quick update. You'll also be more aware of your account, any upcoming adjustments, and any additional benefits you might be eligible for. Knowledge is power, and when it comes to Social Security, knowing your information is up to date is a powerful tool for peace of mind. Let's bring it back to real life. Picture Mr. Garcia, a retired school teacher. He was nervous when he first heard about the April 1st change, but after logging into his account, he discovered his phone number was outdated. He updated it in minutes. He even noticed a small discrepancy in the year he retired, which was easy to correct online. Not only did he prevent a potential delay, but he also felt more in control of his benefits than ever before. That's exactly the kind of outcome we want for every viewer here, and here's a little secret. Acting now can even reduce stress for your loved ones. Many seniors rely on children or grandchildren to help with financial matters. By taking this simple step, you ensure your family doesn't have to worry or step in to correct something last minute. It's like giving them and yourself a gift of security. Finally, as we move toward the end of this section, I want to leave you with one thought. Change doesn't have to be scary. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you hear rule change, but this is a simple, manageable step. And once it's done, you can breathe easy knowing your Social Security benefits are safe, uninterrupted, and set up exactly as they should be. So, in the next part of this video, we're going to dive into exactly how to take that step, walk through it slowly, and show you some real examples so you can follow along without stress. I'll also share a few extra tips that could save you even more time and hassle. You won't want to miss it because this is the part that turns knowledge into action, and that's what ensures your benefits continue smoothly. By the time we finish, you'll feel confident, informed, and ready to handle the April 1st Social Security change with zero anxiety. And the best part, you'll be doing it in just a few minutes, right from your home, without waiting in line or making complicated calls. That's the peace of mind every senior deserves. Subscribe Senior USA Hub for more videos.